I hope you all are well. Your preparation is also going well. Constitution of India between Article 12 to 35. It comes under Part 3. It is these fundamental rights subject to certain conditions, some exceptions, and reasonable restrictions. These are fundamental rights. There are six fundamental rights: right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies. Right to equality comes under Article 14 to 18. Right to freedom comes under Article 19 to 22. Right against exploitation comes under Article 23 to 24. Right to freedom of religion comes under Article 25 to 28. Cultural and educational rights comes under Article 29, 30 and 30. Right to constitutional remedies comes under Article 32. It also known as heart and soul of the Constitution. This phrase, heart and soul of the Constitution, was narrated by Bhimrao Ambedkar. Right to equality. Article 14 says that all are equal before law and equal protection of laws. Article 15, irrespective of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth, states shall not discriminate. Article 16 of right to equality of opportunity in public employment. Article 18, abolition of title. Article 17, abolition of untouchability. Right to freedom of expression, assembly, association, movement, residence, and profession comes under Article 19. Article 20, right to freedom of certain protections in respect of conviction for offences. Article 21, right to freedom of protection of life and personal liberty. Article 22, right to freedom of free and compulsory. Article 21A, right to freedom, right of free and compulsory education for children between the age of 6 and 14 years. Right to freedom of protection against arrest and detention in certain cases under Article 22. Right against exploitation. Article 23, right for prohibition of traffic in human beings and forced labor. Article 24, right against exploitation for prohibition of employment of children in hazardous jobs. Right to freedom of religion, freedom of conscience and free profession, practice and propagation of religion. Article 26, freedom to manage religious affairs. Article 27, freedom as to payment of taxes for promotion any particular religion. Article 28, freedom as to attendance all religious instruction or religious worship in educational institutions wholly maintained by the state. Article 29, cultural and educational rights for protection of interests of minorities. There are two kinds of minorities: linguistic and religion minority. Minorities to conserve their language, script, and culture. Article 29. Article 30, for minorities to establishment and administer educational institutions of their choice. Right to constitutional remedies by issuance of directions or orders by writ by the Supreme Court under Article 32 and High Court under Article 226. for enforcement of these fundamental rights. Okay.